Hello students, today I'm going to teach you the poem Treehuggers by Todd Michael St. Pierre. Now students, Treehuggers, the title itself tells you that the poem is about tree. Huggers, those who are hugging the trees, hugging those who are embracing the trees, right? Now, hug shows an expression of love. Tree huggers. Who are the tree huggers? Who love trees. In order to express their love, they are hugging the trees. Now, we know the present scenario. Trees are being cut down. Forests are being cleared. Now, why all this is happening? We know that the population is rising at an alarming rate. In order to meet the demand of food, demand of residential areas, demand of jobs, in order to meet all these demands, we need more and more land. We need land to grow crops. We need land to set up industries. We need land to set up residential areas. So land is very important. The requirement, the need of land is increasing day by day. And that is why trees are being cut down, forests are being cleared to meet the demand of land. This is one reason. Another reason is that we know wood, which is got from the trees, it is very precious. So people cut down trees in order to sell wood. Wood has various uses. So these are the reasons why trees are being cut down. But children, we should remember that trees are also a living thing. They are living and breathing things. Trees also feel pain just as we do when we are hurt, injured, or wounded. Children, the poet here has also expressed the benefits of tree. We know that there are many benefits of trees, like trees provide a balance to maintain the ecosystem. Trees bring rainfall. It is the trees which prevent soil erosion. Children, it is the trees that provide us the life-giving oxygen, without which no one of us would have been alive. Yes or no? So, not only this, trees also provide with a variety of fruits. A variety of medicines are also made from trees. Trees provide us cool shade during the hot summer season. Trees provide shelter to so many different kinds of animals and birds who build their nests in trees. So how can we forget so many usefulness of the trees, children? Children, this poem is basically written to make you aware about the importance of trees. The poet has written this poem to make you aware. Why? Because children, you are the future of our country. Our country depends on you. You are going to take the country, take the world to a step forward. Our world will progress, will develop, will grow, holding your hands, children. So you are our hope. You are the future world citizens. So the poet also has a lot of hope in you. The poet believes that if anybody can save the environment, if anybody can save this earth, if anybody can prevent the cutting down of trees, it is no one, children, but only you. Right? So this poem is written to you, for you, to make you aware, to make you conscious about the importance of trees on earth. So let us begin the poem. Children of the fragile forest gather around, where birds' song seem to be the loudest sound. So the poet says, children of the fragile forest. Fragile refers to which can be easily broken, which can be easily destroyed. So we know, children, nowadays forests are easily destroyed. Forests are easily deforested. Trees are easily cut down. So that is why the poet says, children, gather around the forest. Gather around the forest which can be easily destroyed, where bird song seems to be the loudest sound. Children, in the cities and towns, there are so many different kinds of noise of industries, noise of vehicles, right? That we don't hear the birds' sound. But children, in the forest, which is away from the towns and cities, there, if some sound can be heard at its loudest level, it is the sound of the birds, because the forest is far away from sound of city and town. So there, if you can hear any voice, it is the voice of the birds. It is the sound of the birds that you can hear at its loudest level. So what does the poet say? Children, gather around the forest, where you can hear the birds' sound at its loudest level. A place called summer, green as you could please. Forest is a place called summer. Now, why does the poet say so, children? In the summer season, we can see a lot of greenery around us. Similarly, in the forest, you can see a lot of greenery. Yes? So the poet says, forest is a place called summer, where you can see greenery all around you, as you please, as you would like to see it, greenery all around you. A place where we all proudly hug the trees. Children, forest is a place where we can proudly hug the trees. Hug trees for the walnuts and sweet potatoes. Children, why should we hug trees? Why should we express our love towards the trees? Because it provides us with sweet potatoes and walnuts. For the shade above small country chapels, children, trees also provide cool shade around the small country. Country refers to village. Chapels refer to small churches. Small churches that are present in the village. These trees also provide shade to these small churches in the countries, in the villages. For giving squirrel and crow a place to live. So why should we hug the trees? Because it provides shelter, it provides a home to the squirrel and to crows. For the priceless gift of oxygen they give. Children, trees also provide us with oxygen. We know that the trees take in carbon dioxide and give us oxygen, the life-giving oxygen, which helps us to survive on Earth, isn't it? Follow your feet across a woodland floor beneath the tall and ancient sycamore. The poet says, children, you follow your feet across the forest and stand beneath the tall and ancient, old sycamore. Sycamore is an ancient tree. So the poet says, children, follow your feet means, come on, walk across to the woodland. Woodland meaning to the forest floor. Beneath the tall and ancient sycamore. Stand under the tall and old sycamore tree. Sycamore is the name of a tree. Under redwood, under tall blue pine. You will stand under the redwood tree and also also under the tall blue pine tree. Come with me and form an endless line. So the poet says, come on, follow me and let us make a line, and endless line. Join the boy whose name is simply me. Children, you need to join the boy, any boy who is simply me. What does the poet mean to say? You need not join some celebrity. You need not join any celebrity or any extraordinary boy. You just join any simple boy, any common boy who is just me means you join any simple, any common boy. And what you need to do? You need to form a line and hug the tree. Take your turn and hug a mighty tree. Children, you form an endless line and one by one take your turn and hug the mighty tree. Mighty refers to a powerful tree. A wish we cast upon an August breeze. Children, this is the wish that the poet wishes. Like children, we wish and we blow it in the air. Similarly, this is the wish of the poet that one by one all the children should hug the tree. One by one, the children should form an endless line and should hug the trees. This is a wish that the poet wants to make and to blow it in the August air. August breeze. August breeze means the breeze which blows in the month of August, or it can also mean an inspiring breeze, a motivated breeze. The poet wants to make a wish that may all the children of this earth hug the trees one by one, and he may blow the wish in the air in the August breeze. A dream to cross the 7 sacred seas. The poet wants that this dream of him should cross and reach children across the 7 seas. This dream of the poem, this dream of the poet, that the children should hug the trees, should love the trees, should save the trees. This dream of the poet, children, he wants that this dream of the poet should cross the 7 seas and reach to all the children of this earth. Release it now, just like a big balloon. The poet wants to release this wish, to release this dream, just as we release a balloon in the air. The poet also wants to release this wish in the air so that it crosses the seven seas and it reaches the children of all over the world. And every child gets inspired, gets motivated to hug a tree, to save a tree. Understood, children? A prayer to reach the mountains of the moon. So the poet says, it is a prayer, it is my prayer to save the trees. It is my prayer to love the trees. I want this prayer to reach the mountains that are present inside the moon. To citizens of earth, alas, we say, so the poet says that I request to the citizens of the earth, alas, that go find yourself a tree to hug today. So the poet says, my prayer to hug a tree, my prayer to save a tree. May this prayer reach the mountains on the moon, and may this prayer reach every citizen of the earth, and may they find a tree and hug it themselves today. And if a grown up says, don't be a fool, or is that what they are teaching you in school? Just find this poem and read this simple rhyme. Suppose if you are hugging a tree, if you are loving a tree, if you are saving a tree, and a grown up, an elder, your didi or your bhaiya tells you that, what are you doing? Don't be foolish. Why are you doing this? Who has told you to save trees? Are they teaching you all rubbish in school? Then don't listen to them. Just go and read this poem. Just go and read this rhyme. Okay? It's cool to hug a tree from time to time. It is cool to hug a tree from time to time and again and again. Go and hug a tree. If your elders prevent you from doing so, just find this poem and read this rhyme, and you will feel motivated, you will feel inspired to save trees. Children, this is how the world can be, making plan A and not plan B. Children, this is how you can make the world a better place. Children, this is how you can save our environment. Children, follow plan A and not plan B. What is plan A? To save trees, to protect trees, to love trees, to plant more and more trees. This is plan A. Children, you need to follow plan A if you want a beautiful environment, if you want a green earth. And children, don't go for plan B. Plan B is what? Cutting down trees is plan B. For deforestation is plan B. Don't go for plan B, children. Go for plan A. Save trees, protect trees, love trees, hug trees, plant more and more trees. Where change, children? You need to adopt the change first for yourself. Where change meaning? First you practice the change that you want to bring. You need to practice it yourself first, and then you share this change with your friends, with your relatives, and then you sing about this change, and then only you will be able to bring about a change. तो चिल्ड्रन, अगर तुम कोई भी चेंज लाना चाहते हो तो पहले तुमको खुद उस चेंज को प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा। अगर तुम ट्रीज को काटने से रोकना चाहते हो तो पहले तुम खुद उसको मत काटो। तुम खुद ट्रीज पौधों को लगाओ, फिर अपने फ्रेंड्स अपने रिलेटिव्स को इंस्पायर करो, मोटिवेट करो, ताकि वो भी ट्रीज ना काटे एंड दे ऑल्सो प्लांट मोर एंड मोर ट्रीज। अगर तुम खुद करोगे, दूसरों से शेयर करोगे, फिर उस चीज को फैलाओगे, स्प्रेड करोगे इस मैसेज को, तो ही तुम कोई चेंजेस ला पाओगे। And start by hugging a tree. And if you want to do this job, you can start only by hugging a tree. I hope you have understood this poem. Thank you so much for listening.